Hey guys, it's Josh from Off the Couch Training, and today I wanted to show y'all the first step in the process of from 6 weeks to super. So as I said in the previous video, this is going to be basically it's going to be a case study of me training over the next, I guess it's 42 days to prepare myself for running my Austin Super. And for those of you unaware, a Spartan Super is 8 to 10 miles. And what this video is going to be about is I am going to show you the steps that it takes to actually sign up for a Spartan race and kind of give you an overview of the things that I look for on the page to determine how I'm going to train and kind of give you some tips on what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to let you in on what it is that I'm going to be focusing on. So with that being said, let's go to the page. Share my, this is the Dawson Super and Sprint Weekend, as it obviously states right there. And you can see the location. It's in the Reveille Peak Ranch in Burnett, Texas. That would be the first thing. Well, that and the actual dates, May 20th through the 21st. And like I said, it's exactly 6 weeks away. So that gives me 42 days to train. Well, it technically gives me 41 days from today. So that means I'm going to have basically 6 weeks to get myself ready. So some of the key things that you should be looking at, of course, like I said, are the dates. And then your location, Burnett, Texas. So for me, that's about 5 hours away. So that gets me thinking, all right, I need to write that down. So I need to start looking for hotels in the Burnett area pretty quickly, actually. So that way I can get them at a reasonable rate. So like I said, the Super is an 8 to 10 miles. And as you can see, the 24 to 29 obstacles. And of course, it gives you a nice little fastest time thing there to kind of judge yourself. Good God. All the lovely emails coming in all at once. But yeah, so that's important, because typically what I would do after I learned that it's 8 to 10 miles, I would set myself up for 12. I would try to train myself to be able to run for 12 miles, so that way I had more than enough endurance for this. But what I'm going to be doing for this particular race is I'm going to be focusing solely on HIIT training. And what that means is it's going to be high intensity interval training with running. And what it breaks down to is it's going to be me sprinting for short distances at a time, but it's going to help build my endurance extremely fast, and it's going to exhaust me. So that way I'm much more prepared for this. And I will be doing it on hills, because in Austin it's quite a hilly terrain. But we'll get into that later in another video, talking about researching the terrain. But as you can see, it tells you, it breaks everything down real simple for you. You got your elite men, your elite women, your competitive, which it's not the professionals, but it's the guys and girls that are training to get into the professional ranks. It's a much more competitive group of racers. And then you've got your normal participants here at your morning and afternoon shifts. I have registered for this. I chose morning. So with that being said, what you would do, if you've never done this before, I would highly recommend going through and going down here and looking through all the race day information. Like I said earlier, there is your destination, your address, which you can put directly into a GPS to see how far away you are. You can learn about the parking, because that shit's really important. Is you don't want to get out there and be surprised when you have no cash on you, so you need money for parking. Then, of course, it gives you all the documents that you need to print out and sign before you go to the race day, and then it does the breakdown just like you saw up above. It gives you all the information that you need. Tells you what you receive, everything, what to bring. They try to give you as much information as possible. And they even provide you a frequently asked questions page that answers any more of the questions that you have issues with. So, with that, you can look at one of these yourself, but I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what that looked like. So, since I told y'all that I have signed up for the morning one, this is how the process breaks down. So, this is what it actually looks like when you originally go to Spartan Race. I don't care if it knows my location, I'll let it. You go to race, you find a race. And like I said, since I am searching for Austin, that's where I would click. I'd go here, I'd click register. Here we are again. Let's see if it allows me to not log in. Continue as guest. Okay, so now what you would do is you'd fill out your name, all your information. Okay. And what you would do is you can read the waiver. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, it's letting you know that they are not held responsible if you end up hurting yourself out there. And then you go from there to team selection. You can join a group that if you already know a team, you just put in the team name, or you can create your own team and then add your buddies and friends that race with you, or you can go it alone. Then, of course, you enter all your address information in, so I could put 1111 nowhere 7777 Teddyville, Texas. Next. And then you put in your emergency contact, John Smith, friend. All right, John. You fill out, you just basically you go straight on through, filling out whatever information they ask for. Then you pick your time. That would be where I would go. And then, of course, your mandatory admin and insurance fee. It's required. Then it populates whether or not you want to buy some spectator passes for like family and friends to come along with you. That's totally optional, up to you whether or not you purchase this. But it'd be the best time to do it if you had guests. And then it also asks you if you'd like to do the hurricane heat. And what that is, I'm pretty positive that's a team building heat. But no thank you. And then the ITAB, it adds personal information like your time and personalizes your medal as opposed to just a regular standard medal. But I'm always fine with just the medal. I can get my time anytime I want. And if you link your accounts, like if you sign into AthLinks up here and link your Facebook and Twitter accounts to it, it posts updates for you, for your friends and family, which is pretty cool. I like doing that. It's nice to see when I get back and actually look at the pages and see where it updated. It's pretty cool. And then what I like to do here, if I don't already have a code, I'll just go to retailme.com, type in Spartan. I didn't mean to click that. I type in Spartan and then I look for codes. And this one looks like it'll be good. So I click copy. Then I go right back to that page. Paste that bad boy in there. And boom, takes off 15%. Then you go to the checkout. Oddly enough, it didn't populate what it did on Safari when I did this like 5 minutes before this video. Yeah, you enter your information in again, and then you're all set. That is, that's how that goes. So let's see if I can actually find this without doing the weird stuff again. And stop sharing. So yeah, that is exactly what it looks like to sign up for a Spartan. And it's not as difficult as I made it out to be there, but yes, it is definitely an easy process. It's very painless. Like I said, your key thing to remember is the location, the distance, and the number of obstacles that you're looking for. So with that, I wanted to say, get your ass signed up, join me in Austin, and follow along and watch this journey with me. I'll be posting like before and after pictures, so that way you have an idea of my starting point. I'm gonna have that all on my blog. So yeah, go to the blog, check out that article. You can follow me, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can follow me on Facebook Live. That's where I'll do my nightly check-ins. And yeah, I'll do weekly roundups on here. And yeah, guys, that's that's about it. And if you have any questions, please comment. And we're starting the 6 weeks to super. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.